What's up, everybody? It is November 2nd, 2018 at the Red River Gorge. It's been a long time coming for this trail for us. We've had this planned for years and we've never made it, but it worked out for this weekend and we're here. We're doing a 2-night, 3-day little backpacking jaunt here, and we don't have a whole lot of things planned as far as route goes. We're just gonna kind of wing it and see how she goes. Almost 4 o'clock now. We got a really late start today, but we don't have a whole lot of sunlight until it's dark. Really don't want to do any night hiking. As you can tell, it is about peak foliage season right now. Over here at the Gray's Arch parking, we're gonna go up and check out Gray's Arch today, find a spot really soon to camp. And tomorrow's going to be a long day. We're going to go down, check out Hamptons Point. We might come down here and we might even try like this big long trek to go see Cloud Splitter and then come back and finish out the rest of the loop. Well, we're just going to play it by ear, but we're going to do some loop in this area. Yeah, it looks like a banana.
Banana leaf.
Let's get a size reference. Put your hand up there.
I have really small hands.
It's actually a normal sized leaf. Red River Gorge has been a trail that I've meant to go to several times. Last New Year's we were going to go, but we just weren't prepared for how cold it was going to be. It's been several other times we've tried to come here and it just didn't work out. So it's been a long time coming. Really glad to finally get out here, see what everybody's been talking about. So far there hasn't been like any views, or we haven't got to anything cool yet, but really nice established trails. And I mean, the colors out here, just the season is beautiful. It's gonna be really a good camp out this weekend. And the actual reason we're here, it's about a 90% chance of rain for everywhere in the Appalachian Mountain Range. We had originally planned to take the dog, but last minute I called and boarded her, and last night at 8 p.m. our plans changed. So we didn't do any planning for this trip at all. I don't know anything about water here. I mean, I know there's stream crossings, so not too worried about it. We're just winging it, just happy to be out in the fall. It's beautiful, we're having a good time, and just doing what we love. Gray's Arch down there. We're gonna go down there and check it out.
This is cool.
Did not see that because I was walking backwards. Pretty long staircase here. We've gotten to the arch and it is way up there. Here's the arch. Man, that is unreal. It's bigger than it looks on YouTube, people, I'll tell you that. Passing our first water crossing here. Not gonna have to get our feet wet, that's nice. Looking for a good place to camp here. Only gonna do like a mile or two today. Really the first site we find we're gonna take. We're just ready to have a nice evening to camp and get up nice and early tomorrow and bust out the majority of our mileage on this trip. But what really helps is it's daylight savings on Sunday, so we're gonna get an extra hour, which is nice. Seeing some campsites that are not within regulation here, so we're not gonna stay at those. Not bad little site here. Got a little fire pit with a view. Check that out.
Awesome.
It's a pretty cool little campsite here. I'm always down for camping up in the wind, up on something with a view. So this is like ideal right now. Like I said, super easy day today. We're done. 2.5 miles about with our little side jaunt to see Gray's Arch. Really looking forward to just having a fire, having a nice little camp out tonight. Walked down about 50 more feet off the side trail. Found a little bit bigger campsite here. Same view, but just a little bit more accommodating. So we're gonna take this one, Felt a couple of droplets of rain here, so there's that 20% chance already. And yeah, gonna get set up here, get this party started. That's why you carry a saw. Ultralight ain't shit. Yeah, I'm gonna start processing down this wood, get that done and over with so we can enjoy our night the rest of the evening. Tell you what, those of you guys that don't carry a saw, granted, I'm not doing a bunch of mileage. You know, this is just a fun camp out. Our packs weren't even that light at all. We got some amenities this trip. Just keep my firewood under my bench. That's actually a good idea. It'll dry out there pretty quick, huh? Yeah. Drink up for tomorrow's big hike. All right. Nice looking fire here. So I mentioned earlier that we had a 20% chance of rain here, which is good. We'll take it since everywhere else we looked at was like a 90% chance of rain. But we have this running joke that we've been going on for years that if we see a 20% chance of rain in the forecast, it pretty much means we're going to get dumped on the entire time. There was a good solid year or so where everything we went, whether it was car camping or kayaking, it was always 20% chance of rain, and we got dumped on every single time. Yeah, it's just kind of funny, so we never get excited when we see the 20% chance of rain. So, like I said earlier, we were planning on a totally different trip, planning on getting rained on, decided last minute, I don't want to sleep with a wet dog, and I guess we could have probably brought her here, but just it being somewhere that I'm not familiar with and there being a lot of cliffs and human fatalities at that, I think I'll just leave my dog at home on this one. But definitely going to get her out soon, maybe within the next couple of weeks or a month or two. I'd like to get her out on a late fall winter hike. So time to just sit here, relax, get some food made, BS a little bit, reminisce over trips past, and fingers crossed for a good night's sleep, good weather. Hoping I'm going to be warm enough for this trip. I'll probably talk about my sleep system tomorrow morning. But yeah, I gotta say, trip's going better than expected so far because, I mean, 20% chance, I'm expecting some rain. A few little sprinkles, but nothing to even make me get scared to put my camera away or anything. So everything's going great so far. Perfect day on day one. It's din din time. Is that it?
Yep.
There it is, folks. It's starting to rain, but that's not stopping us from having a gourmet Shill Brothers Outdoors Hungarian goulash. Look at that. Got this at the meetup. I hope it's still good. It's been a good few weeks. Really looking forward to this. Andy gave me one bite of it on the Colorado Trail, and it's really, really good. So I'm hoping it's not past its expiration, but we're gonna eat it anyway. And it's starting to rain here. It's starting to rain pretty good now. I got a bag over the microphone, so I don't know if you can even hear me right now. Just warming up this goulash, rehydrating it. You might not get to watch us eat it because it's just starting to rain even harder and harder, so I can't chance getting the camera wet. Well guys, it's 7:50. We might make it past 8 o'clock tonight. That's pretty good, isn't it? For the fall at least. Anyway, we ate our goulash. Top notch, thanks to the Shill Bros for that.
Thanks, Shills, it was good. It did not disappoint.
But anyway, we're gonna kill a couple Snickers and some Uncrustables, which was gonna be our lunch tomorrow, but I'm just gonna eat like half of mine now.
He'll eat the other half of mine tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Yeah, we got a blazing fire here. It finally stopped raining. It kind of rained pretty good there for a little bit. Looking like we're gonna get to enjoy our fire here for at least another 20 minutes or so, and then we'll call it a night. See you in the morning.
Good morning, everybody. Slept pretty good last night, can't complain. It dropped to about 41 is the lowest I saw, which was this morning. For sleeping, I only have 2 Costco quilts, and she has my 20-degree hammock gear quilt. So it was a little on the brink of almost being cold, but not. I also use this puffy jacket as another layer up over my torso. But check out this sunrise this morning. Right up on the hill here. Man, that sun is out. It's going to be really nice. We're going to get to dry out the tarp and stuff because lo and behold, it rained all night long.
20% chance.
Yeah, get some breakfast going. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. These colors are just popping out here with the sun. It's awesome.
French roast. I've never eaten one of these before.
Yes.
That looks pretty sickening.
I know.
All right. Oh, nice toasty pot. Here we go.
Me not be able to wait.
I didn't even hardly get a sip. It's weird.
Yeah.
Definitely kind of weird. It's strange. I mean, I didn't expect it to taste like a normal brewed coffee, but I guess the coffee taste is there, the coffee flavor. It just has some weird underlying tone. I don't know what it is. It'll do the trick though, and honestly, those little packets are pretty convenient.
We got the tarp hanging up here in a tree. Really happy with that hang job there. It's gonna actually dry out nicely here in the next few minutes. Got the good old 2-person freestanding tent here. North face front too. It's done us well for years and years. You can see we got the climate pads there. She's got the insulated pad and I have the non-insulated pad. The hammock gear 20 degrees she's using, and I have 2 Costco quilts here. Thought about bringing a third. Would have been more comfortable if I did, but slept pretty comfortable in here. I think this is going to be the dog tent. I'm picking up dog hair right now. Once we get a lighter 2-person shelter here, it'll do for this trip. This isn't an ultralight trip or anything. This is just us out here getting out in the fall, doing a little sightseeing, some fall colors in Kentucky. Hopefully we got that rain out of its system. I mean,
Today's only 10%, so we should be good.
10%.
We don't have an issue with 10.
it won't rain. Our original plan for this trip was to go to the Smokies, do another Smokies loop. But we really wanted to take the dog, and you can't hike with dogs in the Great Smoky Mountains. So we checked out a couple other trails in Virginia, and it was just gonna rain. And you know what? Every trip we've done this year has been raining. We did Dolly Sods in the beginning of the year, and it just was a muddy, nasty mess the whole time. We did Grayson Highlands with the kids, and it rained all day long. Everybody was miserable. We looked anywhere in this side of the country that wasn't supposed to rain the entire weekend. So here we are in Red River Gorge. Ashley's making use of this little microfiber towel I just started bringing for this reason. Our tent actually has a lot of standing water.
Thank God we moved last night, because we were going to put our heads at that end.
Yeah. Yeah, the sleeping pad looks pretty wet. Not sure why it took in so much water. I think we're kind of parked up on a hill here. We were actually just talking about the pros and the cons of going full on ultralight or enjoying your comforts. And I got a really, really good comment on the last video. It was an Andrew Circa quote the guy posted, but it was really good. It was talked about how you need to, I can't think right now. You have to decide whether you want to be comfortable at camp or comfortable on the trail, which is a really, really good way of thinking about that. Definitely, you got to find your balance. Everybody has their own balance. I think it's cool to be like super ultralight, but then, you know, take a few things that aren't, take the things that make your outdoor experience better. It's pretty late now. It's already 20 after 10, but we got no agenda. We're just having a good time out here. No stress at all, but we do want to bust out like a bunch of miles today. So we're just going to play it by ear. First up, I got to hang up this tent, get this thing drying, because I would like to be on the trail in like 15 minutes. Where's the most sun? Probably right here.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Perfect. Drying.
Whoop. One advantage to having a freestanding tent here, not only can you dump out all the dirt, but it becomes its own drying rack. Gets pretty windy up top here sometimes, but if you're prepared for it, oh man, the mornings are great. You get that morning sun. I'll brave the wind for a nice, warm, dry morning. All right, just came up to this little trail here. It's got a flag, and just from watching videos, I'm pretty sure that's the side trail to Hamptons Point, the unofficial trail. Really cool. We're actually starting to get a view up here. It's really nice. Not like a ton of huge mountains or anything in this area, but still a lot of nice up and down elevation, which is just perfect. I don't want to do a flat trail. That's no fun. But okay, we're going to take this path out here, check out Hanson's Point, and probably stop for lunch here at some point. It does kind of look like the top of the Cont.
Yeah. How you're like up on the rocks.
Yeah, and there's just tiny little pine trees everywhere.
It's like 360 degrees.
That is awesome. Very, very cool. I think we're gonna stop and eat lunch. Really cool spot here. I've heard it's like one of the best views here, so really happy we found it. You don't want it, or?
Okay.
I'll eat it. So we've been on rough trail for the most part of this trip so far. We just turned off onto Sheltoe Trace. We're gonna follow this up to the area in which Cloud Splitter and Indian Staircase are. We're gonna actually go try to find Cloud Splitter. Indian Staircase is too far away because we're doing an out and back. I'm gonna stay on Coomer Ridge tonight, probably. Maybe Coomer Ridge or Buck Trail, find a spot to camp there. And we'll have a nice, easy hike out tomorrow morning. So heading up this way to Cloud Splitter, it's gonna be a decent amount of mileage, so we're really not even sure if we're gonna get there. If it starts getting to be a little far, we're just gonna turn around and head back the other way, find a place to camp down there. Yeah, this Sheltoe, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but really cool trail here. It's right on the ridge here. A lot of cool little rock overlooks. Glad this is only 5.5 hours away, because we're definitely coming back here. Don't worry, if you fall, the whole world will see.
You're such a loving husband.
All 3,000 of my subscribers. They're cheering for you right now.
Cheering for me to fail. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, there goes my toe. It's funny, that's the foot that was dry, the other one was already wet. Well, we made it to the parking lot. We're definitely turning back now, though. It took forever. I could have swore that sign said 1.3 miles, but it's been exactly an hour. We did have to stop a few times, though. Like, there's tons of people up here. I kind of had that fear coming up to a connector trail here to a parking lot. But yeah, it's 3 o'clock. It's gonna be dark in a few hours here, so we're just gonna go head back down. And yeah, man, that's crazy how long that one took. I'm gonna have to check that sign on the way back. But all right, you ready to go? The Sheltowee turtles on the suspension bridge here. Really cool. A lot of people though. That says 1.3.
That is a lie.
It has now been under an hour for that jaunt, but it was 2.2 miles. And so 1.3, there's no way. No way. All right, well, we are on Coomer Ridge Trail now. 1.25 miles till we reach Buck Trail, and Buck Trail looks like it's not going to be much longer than that. And then a small section of Sheltowee tomorrow. Looking for a pretty easy day. So anytime when we find a good campsite, it's fair game. We just got passed by a team of runners.
Cool. Good luck, guys.
There's 2 of them. They were doing a 12-hour adventure race. So we're really interested to look that up and see what that is. Yeah, it was really cool to see and talk to those guys, and now we want to do it. Okay, so we've passed about 5 adventure teams here. Apparently it's called the FIG. It's 12-hour like orienteering, trekking, running, mountain biking, paddling adventure race, which is right up my wheelhouse. That sounds awesome. We're on the top of what's probably Coomer Ridge, I take it. Really cool drop-offs on both sides of the trail here, which isn't really cool for trying to find a campsite. But we're gonna try to make it to Buck. Ooh, there might be one up there. We're gonna try to make it to Buck. But if we get something we can't live without, we're gonna take it. I'm definitely feeling another hilltop campsite. We filtered 2 gallons, that'd be nice. We filtered 2 liters of water, so we're prepared to camp anywhere. Okay, up on the top here, let's see what it looks like. Probably not 100 feet off the trail. Yeah, this is one that it's too close to the trail. I guess the trail comes right here.
Maybe that's the one we need.
Yeah, we're going that way.
We could have screwed ourselves. Yeah, Coomer Ridge Campgrounds is that way. This is literally right where we want to be.
What, for camping?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go down on Buck Trail and hopefully there's something down there.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks because we're going down.
We're going down.
And this is perfect.
It is.
You know what though? That fire pit did not look well used.
It didn't.
And where there's signs and ropes, I'm not camping at.
No. Not looking promising for a campsite. Hate to say it.
Not a whole lot of campsites in here.
Oh, that's a cool place.
Going back up again, Buck Trail. There's a site down there, but it was small and I don't want to camp down there. Just too damp and moist for me, and it's dark already. No morning sun. We're gonna take our chances. Keep going until we find something with a little bit of sunlight left for the day. Pretty clear, flat.
Huh. There's something red hanging over the tree.
You know what's weird? Red River Gorge has no seating at any of the campsites.
It has to go.
Man, we probably have a 1/4 mile to a 1/2 mile till the car. So super easy day tomorrow. No stress at all to get to the car and get back in town in time for where we gotta be. It's 6 o'clock right now, so just getting the camp chores done here. Gonna cut up some wood, try to get another fire going tonight. Really happy with how it's gone so far. The weather's been absolutely perfect. It's been like cold, but not freezing like even last night. And that makes a huge difference when it's just above that 32-degree mark. 40 is pretty nice though, we can't complain at all. But Coomer Ridge and Buck Trail, pretty much next to no camping on those trails at all. So make a mental note of that one for next time.
We hiked 12.25 miles today. Nothing crazy, but that's a good mileage for us. Got a nice ripping fire going here. Tonight's dinner was hand given to me by Mountain House ambassador himself, Tim Watson. We're rocking the beef stroganoff today. I don't think I've ever had this one before, so we're looking forward to it. Wow. Mmm.
That is so good.
A little crunchy still. Oh, Timmy. Timmy! Timmy.
Thank you, Tim.
Oh, Timmy. So good. Oh, Tim Watson.
Okay, that was just weird. The juice is oozing from your mouth.
That's so good. Thank you, Tim Watson. It's a little after 10 o'clock right now, and we're gonna go to bed here soon. We wanted to stay up kind of late so we could sleep a little bit better maybe. I think we might have went to bed too early last night, but it's a little bit warmer than it was last night, so that's gonna help. All right, guys, so I think we're probably gonna go to bed here right now, so we will see you in the morning. Good morning. It is day 3. You see the sun's out here behind me. It's a little after 7, which yesterday it would have been 8. We got that time change in our favor today. Less than probably a half mile. Maybe, we're not really sure. Quarter mile to a mile, somewhere in between there is all we have to hike today. But we're going to get up and make some oatmeal. We saved some hot chocolate we're going to make for this morning. Just going to get everything packed up and try to get out of here within the next hour probably. Really pretty morning out here. The sun is just making everything glow, so I'm going to walk around and try to get some cool pictures and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And we're off. Little short hike here in the morning. We got really lucky this trip, got good weather. First night was, it could have been a lot worse. It wasn't too bad. Really enjoyed our gorge experience. This place is really cool. It's kind of what I expected, kind of not, but the views, they definitely look better in person. That's for sure. Wow, it's way heavier than I thought it was. 11 pounds, 12 ounces. Pretty good. Well, Red River Gorge didn't disappoint. We got blessed with good weather. It was a really good hike. Got to do pretty much exactly what we figured we would. We knew we wouldn't have enough time to do the cloud splitter, or we figured we might not. And when we got up there, it would have been an extra 10 miles. So given that it gets dark so early, that just wasn't possible, but more reason to come back next time. Well, that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching, and until next time, we'll see you later.